Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Wolf Moon reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your Wolf Moon reading, which occurs on the 28th of January, 2021. It's a time for coming into being, into power, being resourceful with what you've got, and using communication to start some sort of new beginning there. It's just after the winter solstice, so there's also sacred wisdom, which is a wonderful kind of energy as we move through January into February. Wolves also symbolize that strength for the journey ahead, you know, the freedom, fiercely protecting what you have so far. Wow. The energy in these cards are supercharged. So we have work through your fears, and this is the moon of Scorpio. So interesting that that one has come out for you, working through your fears. So this is the time of facing those fears, and whatever that means for you, you know, it's like feel the fear and do it anyway. We also have a new romantic cycle begins. Oh, very interesting energy there. I don't often get that energy in a wolf moon reading, but let's see what is to come there. And we also have step out of your comfort zone. So this is definitely a time for, as I was saying, fiercely protecting what you have gained so far, but also reaching for something more, something better for the year ahead. This is a wonderful energy. I love the wolf moon because it is about, you know, laser focus on a goal. Also, wolves, you know, they often, the head of the pack goes off and sort of does the scavenging and brings it back to the pack there, always looking after others. So looking after your soul tribe as well. Let's see what other energy or advice my beautiful spirit guides have for you. We have take a break, life's work. Sorry, it says a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so if you've been working too hard, remember sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone means having a break, Scorpio. So if you're a bit of a workaholic there, there is an indication that sometimes when we replenish our energy, take our eyes off the prize for a second, we come back refreshed with a new game plan. So they've asked for one more, so I will give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? It's so hard for a Scorpio to sort of step away from the game, as it were, or away from the prize, because you've always got a plan and you're always moving forward. If one game plan doesn't work, you've got a strategy of 5 other plans ahead, just in case. So it's very difficult sometimes to actually step away from something that you're so, you know, really wanting to action, something that's really important to you. We have the initiation, a rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, so it may have been a bit of a dark time for you, as you can see here. Maybe you were having some sort of tower moment in the last couple of months, maybe even 2020. I mean, that was a tower moment for a lot of us, most of us actually. But as you can see, there's a beautiful time ahead there. Okay, so you're crossing over between worlds for this full moon, which is that wolf moon there. So better times lie ahead, and we have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay, so if you've been wondering whether you're on the right path, I know, you know, sometimes I personally struggle with the path ahead, etc., etc. We all have our questions, and if we listen to our intuition, we will be guided to the right way. So they are indicating here you're already doing it. What you're meant to be doing, you are definitely on track. If you feel like you haven't got where you want to go just yet, that means there's more to come. Okay, so everything happens in divine order, but don't overthink it. You know, often overthinking is it's energy that is not well spent. Let's put it that way. Your energy could be going towards visualizing the dream or the pathway ahead instead of antagonizing over whether this is what you're supposed to be doing and why things are not working out for you. It's almost like they're showing me use your brain power and your manifestation power wisely. Okay. Now I'm just going to go get the overall energy for this wolf moon for you. Thank you so much. We have the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit often goes solo in order to complete the mission themselves and make sure that they're on that right path. So this is your protagonist energy. You're going deep within for clarity. That's personal quest for truth there and spiritual illumination. So some sort of time out. So they're definitely giving that energy of, you know, sometimes it's more healthy for you to step away from the goal to really see the bigger picture. So let's see what else is happening here. We got another waiting card, okay? So we got the Hangman here. This is in your antagonist position. So you've waited a long time for your dreams to be fully realized, okay? But it is for new perspective there. There is wisdom that is to be gained. Now, they are indicating, they're really highlighting this card, the big old sun that's behind that bat, okay? So, it's so interesting. Since I got this card, this wonderful deck, it's the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonagur. You know, I keep seeing 2020 written over this card. Okay, so it's almost like 2020, maybe it's because it's connected to the bat, I don't know, but they just keep showing me 2020 over this card. So it's almost like everything's gone into sleeper mode since then, and I know it's an obvious thing to say, but I'm seeing 2020 over it. So, you know, there's new perspective here, and it's a deeper wisdom to come back to some sort of authentic goal, sort of looking at what you've done so far, looking at where you are now, where you want to go, and if you're still on point for what you want to do. Sometimes it's okay to acknowledge to ourselves that our goals that we had 20 years ago that we're still trying to strive for, they may not be right for us anymore. That is not a failure. That is just us, you know, acknowledging that we have grown and that we are in a different mind space than we were then. If you're still wanting to do the goals that you've set for yourself, then they will be realized. As I said, you're already doing it. You're already on the path. And she's walking forward, okay, towards the light. So let me see where I'll put these cards here. Okay, now the unified energy. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We have the moon card. So this is expect the unexpected. Okay, something may come to the surface that you were not expecting. You may have to make a few changes there as we hit that wolf moon. The moon is very important, okay, especially since we've got that unified energy there. There's going to be clarity where there was muddiness, where you felt a little bit blocked there. They're really calling you to trust your intuition. And I love this because the wolf actually does figure on this card, and they're giving me this real strong energy, Scorpio, of you having this inner battle between what is safe, what is, you know, it's not the right thing to do, because in life actually there's no right or wrong thing to do. There are decisions, okay, and the only person who really judges is ourselves and whatever higher power that we practice, for example. But there's an energy here, obviously, you know, you shouldn't be hurting other people, you know, that's wrong, I guess. But what I'm getting is more you having this inner battle between doing what you feel is right for the pack or other people, and, you know, what is safe. And then there's the other side about going after your goal, your dreams that may be a little bit more at this time in this space in 2021, maybe a little bit wilder than it was before. So it's almost like, you know, if, for example, you were on path with your career and everything's paused or stopped because of this pandemic, etc., the dream is still alive within you, okay? You still want to do that, but you may be wrestling with yourself of having to do something else in place right now that is a little bit tamer, something you didn't want to do, but you're doing. There's just that energy with this. That's okay, okay? That is for the time being. You're living in your circumstances in the moment, okay? Now, it will come to an end. That energy, we got the World card here, and you will be moving forward into a more positive space. The World card indicates perspective, but also it is a closure, a completion of something with satisfaction. There's a fulfillment here. So you will be realizing your dreams and your hopes and your wishes, but they may have been like in sleeper mode or dormant for the time being. As you can see with the World card, there is the victory wreath right there, the garland, which is so beautiful, and it will be a time for blossoming for you, okay? So don't give up the dream. Yes, it may be in that sort of suspended kind of energy. We will clarify and go a little bit deeper. Let's see what they want to discuss with you going forward. Now, just to let you know, I'm using The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. And I'm using, these are only to be read in the upright, just to let you know. That's the stipulation of Colette Baron Reid. Thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. Thank you. So we have the Hierophant, okay? So we also have the Three of Fire. See, definitely still on the right path, okay? Very, very important. You're on your way. We also have the Messenger of Water, Okay, bit of romantic energy there coming through. We will clarify this for you. We have the Hangman. So yeah, look at that. Now the Hangman is that suspended energy, but you can see the golden sun in the background. He's still attached to that golden sun. Okay, still attached to the happiness, the dream, and but it is a waiting space. Often we put ourselves on the tree of life for, oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, just going to compose myself for a moment. I promised myself. I got really emotional in a Virgo reading a couple of days ago, and I feel the wave coming over me right now again. This is the call. This is the call that is in your spirit, in your soul. Okay, so if you've been wondering if you're on the right path, you know. Even if life has managed to get in the way, obstacles, you will overcome those obstacles. They're really highlighting that all hopes and fears and wishes actually will be addressed. And they will come to fruition. It's just suspended at this present moment in time. Now the call is a really beautiful card. It's the Judgment card, okay? So it is about a final clarity, a wake-up call, as it were, to what is your true purpose? Why are you here? What is your mission? Most Scorpios that I talk to, and the energy I pick up from a lot of people with Scorpio placements, is you came here with a mission, and it's been strong in you from the very beginning, and you're not afraid to dwell in the dark side and the light side, because you recognize that life has polar opposites. One cannot exist without the other. Okay, fear cannot exist without hope. So there's an energy there. It's almost like it's a map. You have to have the two so that you recognize when you're on the right path or not. If you're going down a path and it feels like kind of mundane and safe and everything, and you're feeling bored, then that's an indication to you that, perhaps this is not for you, because it feels like settling. And there's no, there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. But if that's not your calling, then you may find another path is more exciting for you, that actually keeps the dream alive and keeps you interested in your day-to-day. If you're going down another path where you feel uncertain and fear, there's a very fine line, and I'm going to pull a card on that because they're showing me very, very fine line between a fear and knowing that it's wrong, and a fear that is exhilarating and knowing that it's feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay, but I will pull a card on it when I get to the call card. Okay, so they're giving me that for a reason, but it is about making your decision now and recognizing that even though things have been a bit stagnant, you're still on the right path, Scorpio. Okay, now I'm just going to go and get some final clarity before I move on and address the energy of the cards. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what is that? They've given me a song. Maybe they've given this to me before. It's really random, but it's always random, the energy that I get sometimes. They've given me a song, Robert De Niro's Waiting. Whoa. Boom. Okay, so let's see what that's about. Maybe you're, wow, okay, maybe you're waiting on some sort of contract, or you are, I'm just going to go get that card over there. Just going to move it over here. What is that? Oh my gosh, yeah. So maybe you're waiting on some sort of project where you're working with Robert De Niro. I mean, that would be amazing, right? Let's see. Maybe you've just been listening to that song, Robert De Niro's Waiting. I'm not sure who it's by. But if it's relevant to your situation, perhaps, because I don't really know the lyrics. All I know is what they're playing me, which is... Robert De Niro's Waiting. I think because I'm just really getting it's quite far away. It's like Talking Italian or something. I'm probably really getting these lyrics wrong. But anyway, that's what they're giving me. I will look up the lyrics when I finish the reading and see. But maybe you've been hearing that song on the radio recently, or it's something that means something to you. It's not going to mean something to everybody. If it doesn't mean anything to you at all, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. They're just giving me an indication that whoever this reading needs to pay close attention to the rest of the reading, because there's something in it for you. Okay, so we got the Ten of Cups energy. Beautiful energy there. And we also have the devil. I mean, the devil, the tower, they always show up, right? Or the death card. They always show up in our readings. for Scorpio, but the devil there, I like to see the devil in that position, because whatever's been holding you back is going to be letting you go. Okay, there's going to be a snap to the chains and you will be moving forward, as you can see. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. I will cross it when I come to it, but there's an energy here of rigid logic. Okay, now you either have been dealing with someone who is a bit unkind, or very unkind, as it were, but you may also this may be your energy, but I will clarify. This may be your energy of, how can I put that without you shooting me? It's more like you've got a way of doing things, and if it doesn't go the way that you'd hoped, sometimes it's like the mission is over. And it's not that you're giving up. It's just like, well, that's not the way I saw it happening, so this is not right for me. So I'm just going to be, it's a kind of stuck energy, but we will clarify when we come to it. Okay, now they really want me to address this card, which is strange because I was going to go straight to the Hermit. You're already doing it. They really want me to pay close attention. The corridor of light, it's almost like you're nearly at the corridor of wherever you want to be. Okay, you're on the precipice of something big here, and they really want, it's almost like you're having a turning point. There is you're about to turn a page here in your career, or whatever it is that you're hoping for, because this is a general reading and a bit of love has turned up as well. There's an energy here of the path is still lies ahead. Okay, so they just wanted me to give you that before we move on. Now, whatever it is you do, Scorpio, it may require you to be intensely a solitary figure or energy, and it is a lonely process. Okay, so I'm sending you out a lot of love. It feels very much like either you've gone MIA on purpose to focus on a dream or a goal, or you're trying to work out what is the right path for you, because there's an energy here of a little bit of uncertainty. It's not losing direction at all. It feels very much like you need to really focus, or you are trying to focus on the pathway ahead, and whether you have come you've given all your energy, your love to a certain career path or a certain idea or a goal. Could even be towards a person, and you're wondering, is this right? Am I supposed to be doing this? Is this the dream? Is this still the dream? It's like, you know, this bear represents endurance and courage and going the distance, you know. Also bears, there's an energy just like wolves of being very resilient and resourceful during times of hardship. Okay, so there's an energy here of that, and the star, as you can see, that's still the hope. You're trying to keep the hope still alive during these circumstances and find that inner clarity. Now, as you can see in that lantern, the fire is still burning. So whatever it is that you do, even if you're wondering, should I give up, or it's not going the way that you'd hoped, that fire is still very much alive. Okay, it may have diminished slightly because of the circumstances around the world, being able to get it off the ground, but there's an energy, it's still there. And as you can see, it's like a sun there. So even in the darkest nights that you've been having, there's still a ray of sunshine here. There's still hope and of things coming to fruition. Now I'm just going to pull a quick card. No, they said not that deck. Okay. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. I'm not going to clarify every card unless they ask me, so just so you're aware. Ooh. Tower. Yeah. So it's this dark night of the soul energy with this tower. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a Scorpio reading without a tower, as I said, right? Or the devil card or the death card. So there's an energy here, though, of an epiphany. Okay, towers they're not always like, oh my gosh, my whole world has just crumbled down. It can be an epiphany of a realization that has shaken your foundations, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. And I've dedicated my whole life to it. Or it could be something like, well, I can't do anything right now. Is this really the universe telling me that I shouldn't be doing this? And it's shaking your foundations. When the tower comes along, it's often an energy of a paradigm shift, a sudden upheaval or a sudden action that makes you question everything. And it often takes something away that was negative, or a blockage that was in the way, in order to replace it with something better. And as you can see, we've got a new beginning happening here. Okay. Also, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Tower card is represented by a tower on fire, and two figures, they leap into the unknown. If they stayed where they were in that stagnant energy, they'd be burnt. It would be more disastrous for them to stay stuck in that energy. So Spirit is sending you along something in order to shake up the energy and move you forward, get you to make some sort of decision there, okay? Now, I'm just going to, oh, this is one more, so I'll give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, so we have here, yeah. There's an energy here of you wondering whether you should, this is the thing. It seems to be, should you continue? Okay, because we have a Knight of Wands here. It's in the reverse. And when you get a Knight of Wands in the reverse, there's an energy of a little bit of chaos, but a desire for stability, it's almost like you're trying to ride out the storm. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? It's like battening down the hatches and trying to really remain within that chaotic energy, remain in some sort of position of stability. Also, they want me to address these energies first, which is we got the Death card in the reverse. That's the energy of giving up hope. So it's almost like they're sending a test, Scorpio, and you know all about tests, okay? You've had a million tests and you've passed them all. And the ones that you haven't, you've sort of shaken on or been shaken on, they were your biggest lessons, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting here. The Death card indicates this inertia or this feeling of being stuck, unable to move forward, and your hope kind of, and dreams, like, you know, we got a Six of Swords again. It's this energy of unable to move, stagnancy. Now this could be because of what's going on around the world. You're unable to move forward. Circumstances other than your desires and your manifestations are at force here, okay? That's the energy. But their advice here is the Nine of Wands, okay? Which is, you know, persist. Keep your boundaries high. You know, this is the wounded warrior energy. The Nine of Wands. It's an energy of you've done battle many times and you've got up many times, and now it just feels like this energy of can I get up again? Can I? Because the world is just in such a strange place that it feels so hard. I'm just getting this energy. They've given me, I don't even like to look at the other image that they've given me, but I will give it to you. I don't really want to see it. But I feel it's not, well, I hope it's not a real image. I feel more it's the energy they're trying to give me. But I'm just getting this energy of being stuck in mud, trying to wade through the mud, still seeing the goal, still clawing your way towards it, despite the circumstances. So Spirit is just indicating that the dream is going to still happen. You don't need to overthink this. You don't need to push. Just let it be. It will come to you in divine timing, okay? But do persist. Don't give up hope. Now, the other energy that they're giving me, this image, it's like an airplane that's sort of going down and down and down and down. And it's like trying to pull up the airplane. They're giving me this energy of, it's more that you're trying to keep everything up, or keep the dream alive, keep the mojo up, as it were. And you feel like beyond all circumstances, it's just taking a bit of a nosedive, okay? So that's the energy that I've got there. They're showing me that. I don't like images like that, so I hope that's not a real image. Oh, sorry, they're just giving me like a pat on the arm, like it's okay, it's okay. So anyway, let's move on from that energy. Now we have the Hangman. So Hangman is very much like this energy of feeling a little bit of a victim of circumstance, Scorpio, but still trying your best to make the best out of the situation, okay? So I see that there's a lot of learning here. I feel like you may have knuckled down and gone, okay, so what can I do in my circumstances, which is like take online courses. I'm seeing someone downloading apps on their phone. So maybe you've downloaded some sort of learning app on your phone. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're doing that right now as you're listening to this reading. It just feels like, you know, it's very solitary energy right now, Scorpio. And I know that's an obvious thing to say because we're all in different circumstances around the world. Some of us are locked down, some of us are not, but there's an energy of being a bit more solitary than usual, and you can deal with that because you need that time often to replenish your energy. Sometimes you go into that solitary energy mode. But the sun is coming. Absolutely. The sun is coming. It's almost like you're waiting for the right time to sort of come out and blossom. The sun is there. So, and when you come out of it, you're going to be A, more enlightened. B, I feel like there'll be a little bit more peace with you. Okay. You know why? Because it's almost like a realization that sometimes there are forces beyond our control and that still things manage to manifest. And you recognize that there is a divine order here, and their stars are aligning for something better, for a better day here. So this sun energy, it feels like the only way is up. Can you see that? It's like an arrow. Now arrows, they represent ambition and drive. So there is an energy here of optimism. There will be a better day. There's positivity here. There will be success. There will be joy. So I feel like you're learning and being ready with a new perspective, or some sort of how can I put that? You recognize that a sacrifice has to be made here, and you're releasing it. You're surrendering to it, and the new perspective you got is, well, let's do as much learning as I can to propel myself forward for when the world gets back into some sort of normality. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. Now I haven't been getting that sort of energy in readings a lot recently. Now, they're just giving me the word divine. So when they give me, normally they give me something like divine timing, divine order, but they're just saying divine. So maybe your name is divine, or maybe your business is called divine, or something. Because they're not saying the second word after it. They're just saying divine. So if your name is divine, or the word divine has a special meaning for you, maybe you're looking at something right now in your house that has the word divine, or you're looking at a billboard and it says divine as you're listening to this reading. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, okay? If it's not you, again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want someone to pay close attention. Their attention may have wandered or something. Now we got the moon. Something's coming here that you're not expecting, Scorpio. So expect the unexpected. This is Cancerian energy. It will move your emotions, okay, quite a lot. But it is also about keeping the fires burning. There's going to be a lot of clarity here. Also, truth may be revealed in your dreams, so pay very close attention to that. And we've got the World card. It allows you, though, even though you weren't expecting it, it allows you to move forward in a positive way. It allows you to close down some sort of cycle. So that could be with a job situation. Either you're leaving a job, or it could be with a person, a relationship, and you're leaving that. I will clarify that energy and see what we got going on there. Can you please clarify the moon? Whoa, we have the Judgment, okay? It's in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Swords, okay? So the Judgment in reverse is a denial about your path, fearing change, okay? And it is almost like this question mark that is sitting over your head. Should I start something new? Should I end what I've been doing? Because the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It's a painful realization that the path that you were on or wanted to be on is in some way either jeopardized or on hold at the moment. The moon is going to reveal something to you that actually, I feel like it's going to reveal that all is not lost. I feel like there's an opportunity coming, or something that says to you, look, there was no point in giving up hope there, even though we're all human and we all have those doubts. But what is right for you will never pass you by. There is an opportunity. Okay, Four of Cups, yeah. So that's an energy here. Four of Cups is an energy of feeling completely unfulfilled, apathy, but there's a surprise gift from the universe, okay? When you get this card, you may feel like the opportunity that comes your way still... Now, this is not an ungrateful energy, Scorpio, at all. It's an energy, though, of still feeling like it just doesn't cut it. Like it's a great opportunity, but it's not the big one. I feel like it's a stepping stones to something, but there is a new opportunity that is coming for you to sort of... It's like they're showing me I feel like they've done this before as well. They're showing me like it's like a movie screen, but at the moment it's really blurry, so I can't tell who's doing it or what is doing it. But it's like, just when I thought I was out, they drag me back in. There's that kind of energy there. So it's just like when you felt like giving up, or just when you thought it was over in that particular arena, you're coming back to it, okay? So there's that energy. The Knave of Pentacles. Now the Knave of Pentacles is being a bit stubborn, okay? It's a stubborn energy with that Four of Cups. It's almost like you look at this opportunity like, I'm not sure how that's still going to work for me. But we got the Ten of Wands there, okay? Ten of Wands. Now it's interesting because in this particular deck, the Ten of Wands is, as you can see, it's like, how can I put that? It's like two people or a situation that is merged together, but you think about turning your back on it, okay? There's an energy of a lot of burdens. You're thinking about other things, but your spirit guides, as you see, those angels are like, but we just gave Scorpio that thing. What? I don't understand. Why can they not see that this is a great opportunity? As you can see, the angels at the bottom, like, well, I thought that was a good thing. And it's almost like there's an energy here of dreaming of something better or having the keys to something better. Yes, you're absolutely right. Oh gosh, that may be too many cards, but you're absolutely right. There is better to come, but there is a smaller opportunity to remind you, or a smaller event that just sort of comes from nowhere to remind you you're still in this, you still can do this, okay? Nine of Cups, I'll just give this all to you really quickly. Nine of Cups in reverse. You can't fast track this, okay? This is a time for the world to kind of reset itself. We have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is an opportunity to do something really big. When you get a King of Pentacles there, this is entrepreneurial energy. You may have been called to do something entrepreneurial to bring in the finances, find another way of using your money to be a philanthropist. This is the ability. When you get the King of Earth or the King of Pentacles, it's your ability to attract money no matter what, Scorpio. You always find a way. It's that resilience. That's what the Wolf Moon is about, that finding resilience. Can you see? Even the King himself has got a bow and arrow. He's gone off and he's found an opportunity and he's hit the jackpot. That is you. You will always find a way. So there's also this energy here of that Five of Pentacles. Here's the new job or the new situation. This is the new hope returning. It's in the reverse. If I ever get a 5 in my reading, I want it in reverse, and you got it there. Okay, so this is the new job or a hope. You may even be moving, because the world is a movement card, a travel card. And when you get a 5 of Pentacles, you could also be moving home or relocating somewhere that is brings you a lot more excitement, clarity, and peace into your life. We also have a Knave of Chalices. Interesting energy. So Knave of Chalices, when you apply it to a career, there is an offer here, okay? Something that you love doing. It comes after another offer. So it looks like there's two offers on the board here. And also, it's an energy of finding love as well. It feels like on the other side of the whole kit and caboodle here, Scorpio, is everything you ever dreamed of. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And I mean, I hate that word myself. Patience, patience, patience. I don't want to hear it. But unfortunately, divine order is at play here. So we do have some love coming on in here. I will clarify the Knave because we also have a Messenger of Water, which indicates there is some love coming here. But we have the Sun card. Look at that. Beautiful. This is hope, happiness, your dreams coming true. This is abundance. So there is a lot of positive energy here. But right now we got the Hermit again. So this is a solitary energy that you got to ride out for just for the time being, and all will be right on the other side. That is the energy I've got. It's almost like you're looking though at the timer, like how long though? How long? Look at that Hermit. He's looking at that sort of timer there, going, come on already, I got a big old gray beard. It's time, it's time. You know, so there's an energy here of clock watching. Now they're showing me a really cute kettle. It looks like, yeah, really cute kettle. It's almost like, it's very decorative. It's quite small. I mean, it may even be like Japanese, or it looks like a beautiful sort of ornate kind of teapot there. It's black. It looks like it's iron wrought. It's really small. I can't tell you what it is called. I'm sure it has a specific name. Maybe it's just teapot. I don't know. But anyway, it's about yay high, and it's kind of cute, and it pours a little tea there. They're showing me that. So either you're having tea right now in one of those, and it's like treating yourself. It's like not just, going to the big old kettle on stove and just like pouring the water in there. It's almost like every act that you do makes a deal of it. Make it important, okay? Like this teapot is very decorative. It's very special. Don't hide it in the cupboard. Maybe you're actually having tea in a pot like that right now as you listen to this reading. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. And that, if it's you, please put in the comments box below what that teapot is, because it looks beautiful. I would love one. And not that I don't want anyone to send me one. What I'm saying is, I will look out for one. But anyway, moving on. We have the Justice card. So this is about getting what you truly deserve and desire. You will find a solution, Scorpio. What is right for you, as I said, will never pass you by. This is justice. Libran energy. The balance will happen. The truth will come out and a solution will be found. It's a win-win situation. Now, we do have this very important Hierophant card. Important why? Because you got it twice. The Hierophant indicates you will be partnering up with the right people. You will be learning, doing a lot of learning for whatever it is that you do. But also, if you're hoping to meet someone to have a higher level commitment with, this is it as well. Okay, so you will be coming into being with higher level commitments across the board. Okay, people who are loyal to you, people who have the keys to open the doors to your wildest dreams. Now, that's an energy, and when I say wildest dreams, I mean whatever it is you're trying to achieve, but also the partnerships that you're trying to bond with people. They will be solid, they will be secure. Also, this is a call to look at your own personal spiritual practice, meditation, law of attraction, cosmic ordering, that sort of thing. It's all within your power. The keys, as you can see, this central figure here, the keys are, you have the key to open up your inner power. It starts with self. So during this time, a lot of learning going on. Okay, so as I see you just doing a lot of learning and coming back to your authentic self to know exactly what you want, Scorpio, before you call it in. Okay, now that was a lot. Let's get to the main energy. They're singing that song again, Robert De Niro's Waiting. I have no idea what significance that is. I can't imagine for a second that Robert De Niro watches Tarot, so I can't imagine it's for him. But anyway, we got the Hierophant energy here, which is your commitment to your practice. Okay, so whatever it is you do, you're still learning. You're still putting, getting arrows to your bow. Life is a lesson. One big long lesson. We never stop learning. So none of us can ever afford to have that ego and say, I know enough. Because a fool will say, I know enough. You always are learning. So there's an energy here of looking at what is right for you to learn. Whether it's about your relationships with people and union, or a spiritual practice, or, writing. They're showing me someone scribing something, writing down something. They're showing me a big old bulb of garlic. What is that? They're just showing me a huge bulb of garlic. Okay, so either you're about to open the bulb of garlic and do some cooking there. It's huge. It's a giant one. Maybe it's about health, being good to your health there. Please take it as it resonates. They're just showing me garlic, okay? And how good it is for you, I guess. It's very good for you. Yeah, maybe it's your commitment to soul food, a healthier diet. I'm not sure there. Please take it that as it resonates. It's kind of like an odd one to just pop on in. But the doors are going to open soon. They're showing me this door knocker. The doors are going to be, the doors that you've been knocking on, they will be open soon. But you may be reaching out to somebody, either a teacher or someone who has a lot of knowledge to help you with that. Okay, let's clarify that energy quickly before we move on. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? This Hierophant card, can you please clarify that energy that I'm picking up? What is it meant for the beautiful Scorpios to see? We have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. This is, yeah, so this is the energy here of what you feel has been lost, in terms of time, what you feel you may have lost out on. It's interesting. The Seven of Wands indicates there's a lot of competition for what you do. Okay? So you may be feeling a little bit sort of jaded, and because there's so much competition in your field, you're feeling that you have to, rather than lose out, it's better to learn, okay? And to learn to be at the top of your game and be better than your competition. Because the Seven of Wands indicates a lot of competition, or, you know, there's an energy of you've actually done quite a lot. They're giving me an energy here of you've achieved quite a lot, actually, Scorpio. Even if you feel like you're kind of stuck or you've lost out on something, you've actually achieved quite a lot. And they really want you to acknowledge your achievements so far. And but there is a desire for more. Of course, that's a human condition there. But the Five of Cups indicates you're feeling a bit unloved or abandoned by something or somebody. The Hierophant could also be, if we're going to apply it to love, it could be a marriage as well, because this is a general reading for the moon energy. I'm not focusing on one thing in particular. I can address this as, you know, this is a higher level commitment in a relationship. You may have felt that there was someone either that you're married to or that you would like to be married to. There's an energy here of you feel unloved by this person, and there's competition for their affection. Let's clarify that energy. Okay, let's go to this deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this energy? Is it a person? Is it love? Can you give me, is it business? What is it for my beautiful Scorpio that they need to know about this Five of Cups in the upright and the Seven of Wands in the upright as well? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Can you please guide? So it's like, well, we got the Five of Wands again. So this Five of Wands here is in the reverse. So whatever this is, and it seems to be about ambition. Okay, there's an energy here of conflict or rivalry within whatever it is that you do. Wands are about achievement. They're about goals. They're about dreams. And when you get that in the reverse there, that indicates there will be success. There will be harmony. The problems will be resolved, but a little bit of learning doesn't hurt. Okay, so whatever it is that you're trying to learn there, it will help you be above the what you call it, the competition. Now, interesting. They just guided me to do a quick one, and I feel like it's a little bit of a warning. Anyway, let's just go to it. Someone is returning from your past in terms of your love life, okay? Now, this person may be married or may have got married during a separation period from you, or they may have been in a higher level commitment. They've been thinking about you, okay, Scorpio, and they're reaching out. So if you haven't heard from this person already, know that you will be hearing from this person soon. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Now, this indicates you sort of mastering yourself. In the meantime, you have been looking after yourself, earning your money, and keep your nose to the grindstone, okay? We got the World card. It's interesting that it comes before what's next, the Five of Swords. So I feel like you're closing out this cycle. You're ending it with this person, because the Will card is completion of the goal and the lesson. And the lesson was to know that you're worth more than what this person was offering. And this person is very sabotaging in their nature. Verbally, not a very kind person. May even use their words to trick. Okay, it's almost like they give a little bit of information and they don't give the rest. This person is the sort of person who leaves people crying in their wake. Okay, whether they know what they're doing or not, I'm not sure, but in that card they feel like they do. Let's go one more. They are coming back to talk to you. You may be tempted by this person, just to let you know. This person's got nothing to offer. Okay, we got a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's not working. This person, it's almost like they want to return to you, and there's a lot of love. This person does love you. It's so weird. This person gets in their own way, and they're still not willing to change their behavior. They're very lazy person. They don't give anything to a connection they expect. So just be mindful of that energy, okay? There is someone coming back. Now, they may have, as I said, they may be married on the sly and you don't know about it, or maybe you know about it and they're still trying. What a douche. Anyway, there's this energy here where, you know, to be honest, if it was me, I wouldn't trust that person. But we all have free will, so it's your call. Okay, this is going to be around about the wolf moon, because they keep showing me 28, 28, 28. Okay, you've got better love to come, just to let you know. Okay, just to let you know. Now we got the Three of Fire. Are you on the right path? Absolutely. Three of Fire is an indication that there will be an expansion of opportunities coming towards you very soon, that things will be shaken up, and you are on the right path, okay? And you're on the right path to success, more importantly. Even if you look up the meaning of this card, that's what it says, you know, about this card, being on the right path to success. Listen to your intuition. There's a shell there. Your intuition is guiding you and spirit is guiding you. All those lights are illuminated. You are going in the right direction, okay? As you can see, the gauge there, you're on your way. And deep down, you know it, but those doubts that may creep on in, it's human behavior, especially if there's a lack of opportunity in your vicinity right now because of external circumstances. You're still moving forward, okay? This is, there's going to be an abundance of opportunities that come before you, and you're going to be able to actually be very peaceful. You're going to see there's going to be an opportunity that presents itself that says, as I said, the first opportunity will be like, oh yeah, this is nice and everything, but it's not really what I was hoping for. And then the next opportunity is going to be like, wham, bam, there it is. That's the one I've been waiting for. Okay, so a lot of opportunity here for you. Now they're showing me this leaf. It's all crumpled up in a hand. And it's someone opening then the hand and seeing the leaf unfold in their hand. It's a very, very precise image. Now, either you're doing that or you've just done that earlier today. You're either doing it as you're listening to this reading and you're looking at this leaf. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But if it's not you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. I'm picking up this energy. My hand's going super hot now as well. What they're giving me here is, okay, it's almost like, you know, if you have something that's really beautiful in your hand and you want it to be there, you know, it's like if you call it a dream, for example. But if you go like that and you want to hold on to it, you crush it. You don't let the energy get to it. You know, nothing can get to it. We are all energy. We are all energy fields, frequencies. And if you're crushing something because you're holding on to that idea so tight, nothing can get in there to make it manifest. So if you open up, then the dream starts to unfold. The leaf is unfolding. This new start is unfolding before your very eyes because you're allowing it to just be. Okay, so it's like that energy that watch pot never boils. Maybe that's why they were showing me that kettle. I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, pay close attention to that. Everything happens in divine order. Now let's get straight to this. These two belong together. This one's at the center. This is the messenger of water. Now this is a romantic attraction. Okay, this is someone admiring you, what you do. This is also a call to fall in love with yourself. So I'm going to clarify this, but I feel energy that you're finding your soul tribe. Okay, because seahorses there, when they enter a reading, that's about finding people who are going to be in your life for long term. Okay, you know, finding your seahorses, they partner up for life. So it's about finding your soul tribe, the ones that you can trust, that you got your they've got your back. And there's an energy here of appreciation. Okay, appreciation for what you do, but also appreciation for what you love, and people appreciating you for what it is that you bring to the table, because you're very unique, Scorpio. Everyone is. It's very important to remember that. Now, they've shown me this before. Okay, they've shown me this before, which is they're showing me a finger, and they're asking me to look really closely at the finger, and it's a fingerprint. Okay, and how unique it is. Every single person in the world has their own fingerprint. No one is the same. So there's an energy here of remember how unique you are. Okay, you have a special power. Everyone came here with something to offer the world. So just remember your individuality. Okay, I'm not sure why they give me that, but they are. So anyway, move on to this. Okay, messenger of water. So there's two energies here. Of course, there is someone who is a kind of a sabotaging energy, someone who may have abused their power over you and knocked your confidence. They're coming back to give you an offer of love. it makes you a little bit anxious, this Nine of Swords, because it's almost like, is this the one that got away? Is this the one I should be with? But why, when I'm with this person, do I feel so uncertain? Why is it I feel like I'm on eggshells, like I'm going to lose this person any minute? The right love will not make you feel like that, okay? Five of Swords. Five of Swords again, okay? So this is, again, this sabotaging energy. This person, I mean, this person from the past, I'm not sure if I would trust this person. But we all have free will, Scorpio. You know what you're doing. You know your personal circumstances. Please use your intuition overall. Now, we also have the Fool card in the reverse. I feel like this is someone who's lost hope. I feel like this is someone who made you lose hope in love, actually. That's what I'm getting. Someone who made you think that they may have been the one. But it's actually the one that got away. It's human nature to want what we can't have, first and foremost. So it's almost like, were you gravitating at that time because of some sort of personal circumstance towards people who were emotionally unavailable? You're a different person now, Scorpio. The right love is coming on in for you, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles. Here we go. This is a new job or opportunity that's coming your way. And this is where you meet a new person in love, okay? Also, as I said, moving home. I see you moving home or relocating somewhere. That is when everything changes and new love comes on in. You got the Queen of Swords again. This rigid logic. They just said one more, so I'm going to give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? It's like this new love comes on in. Okay, so what they're indicating is that this person from the past, they've definitely either married or they're going through a divorce or something, because we have the Justice in the reverse. This person is an unkind person. They're going through some sort of legalities. They're not given the whole story. There's an unfairness about this person. And we got that 5. We got the Hierophant there. So they're either going through a divorce and they're trying to hold on to the past. And they're thinking long-term towards the future. And I hate to say it, Scorpio, you're going to be doing very well financially, okay? And I'm not saying that this person, I feel like this person goes after money. They think about their long-term security in terms of money. This person from the past. Please don't trust this person. Obviously, it's your call, but there's a new job coming your way. Yeah, loss. This person does pine over you. They do have feelings for you, but there's something in their makeup. Maybe it comes from childhood where they still just got nothing to offer. We got that Knight of Pentacles again in the reverse. Yeah, we got a 3 as well. Look, this is the 3 of Wands. So this is some sort of they're not thinking of the future. They're not thinking of the future in terms of passion. They're thinking in terms of money. Okay, I'm not sure why they're giving me that. There is new love to come for you. Spirit, can you talk about the new? I don't want to hear about the old. Can you talk about the new? I don't want to be here telling them all about this person from the past. Oh, there it is. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So it's you looking after yourself, mastering yourself, and it feels like you enjoying your employment. That's when the new love comes on in. Nothing until there. We have the Knight, we have the Queen of Chalices there. Now, this energy here of the Queen of Chalices is insecurity. That if you don't pick this person who comes from the past, just because there's nothing going on with anybody else right now, there's an insecurity here of you not finding anyone else. That's not the case. Stars in reverse. Star in reverse. Yeah, it's like the lesson with the person in the past is being ignored. Because they're the person who's made you so insecure. They come on in, tell you how much they love you, how much they miss you, and then they go and do the same thing again. They just go and disappear. That's something, I mean, that's not going to be for everybody, but they're giving that to me for a reason. I'm not sure why. So we're just going to go over here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They're actually showing me a very strange padlock where it's like a number crunch padlock. You know, you got to find the numbers on it. It's almost like is it like you compare someone to the past like a lock that cannot be broken or opened, or is an enigma, or is someone that, you know, that you have to crack the code to this person in the past and you've not been able to understand them, and why they do this to you. So that's why there's still this longing to understand this person. It's like you want to crack the code of this person, and that's why they linger in your energetic field. Scorpio, that's not going to be for everybody, but that's what they're giving me, okay? Freedom. High Priestess. They just said I go only one more on this. Whoa. Well, they give me a lot of cards to just go one more. I mean, they're just giving me this energy. You're on a mission here. I have to tell you how it's coming out. I cannot tell you anything more. There is new love coming for you, but not right now. Wolf Moon, it's not this energy, okay? It will be after, when you make some sort of changes. The High Priestess, it's being blocked here because you have a mission to love yourself first and get your whatever it is you've come here to do, to get that off the ground. There's freedom in knowing that, okay? Now the Lover's card in reverse. This is the person that you may have separated from in the past, etc., etc. The one we've already talked about. There's regret here. There are also bad choices here. They're indicating that this person, you know, for in terms of love, at the moment, there is a no-go area, okay? There's a lack of confidence in this, and there's also an energy of retreat because it just never seems to work out. So I'm not sure why. It just keeps coming here. Now we have a King of Wands energy. So there is someone coming who is much more passionate for you, Scorpio, but this person may be an Aries, someone who is going to sweep you off your feet. There's kind of like, this person may be an entrepreneur. So if you're getting your own business off the ground and you're an entrepreneur, there's definitely someone coming that has way more passion and, you know, drive. Is going to show you that they want to be with you and it's going to go somewhere. This is someone who knows what they want, okay? And they go after it. They don't wishy-washy kind of tell you they love you and then they're gone. So we got the Ten of Swords there. It seems like it's the end of the person in the past. The person, because the Ten of Swords goes with the, you know, the person who rejected you. Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone who had you had a false start with. That person wants to return. Okay, but look, you're in the Hermit energy. You're kind of like, where do I go? What do I do? Is this person for me? No. There's a solitary energy. You know that you need to go solo and that there's better for you to come in the future. Okay, that's the energy. Again, take it as it resonates, but that's what they're clarifying with that card. Okay, there is so much happiness and success in the future here for you, but it requires you letting go of some sort of rigid logic. But they keep showing me this padlock. It's almost like you see a person from the past as a conundrum, someone you could never figure out. And Scorpio, you are really good at figuring people out. You figure people out before they even walk through the door. But there's this one person that you're like, what the F? So they still linger in your energetic field. Anyway, we'll move on. Hangman energy. This is surrender to the process. Don't have that rigid logic that's showing up in that Queen of Swords energy in reverse. So there's an energy here of what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? Things do not happen according to our own timetable. They happen according to Spirit's will, okay? But know that it is for you. You're getting wisdom here, and the happiness you seek, you're connected to it. It's just the right timing for it to come on in, okay? It is already written. They just said it. It's already written. Now, there are details that we can change destiny with our choices. Absolutely. Time and energy is fluid. But there are certain big events that are mapped out already as lessons and as points to get to on our journey, just to let you know. And we have call. So this is about perspective. Sorry, they're just give me something. One moment, please. It's a name. It's like I'd want to say it was Jenny, but it's not. It's like Janae. Janae. Yeah, Janae. So that it's very precise. It's not going to be for everybody. Please take it as it resonates, Janae. And if there's something in this, it means there's something in this message for you if that's your name. If it's not your name or nothing to do with you, it doesn't mean it's not. This message is not for you. It just means that you have to pay close attention. The call card. This is a call to your will, to your spirit, to the reason of being. Okay, and your guides are really speaking through you and to you right now to close down a cycle or close down unhealthy cycles, and know that on the other side there is success here. You got the big 10 of cups there, okay? And the call is, your life's purpose. It is a beautiful energy of rebirth. You coming out of your shell when you're meant to, okay? And you'll have a lot of knowledge with you when you come out, which will allow you to hit the ground running if you're in a career that has a lot of competition, for example. This is releasing some sort of blockage as well. It's releasing self-doubt. So this is the time frame that you've been in suspension. It's about getting rid of the blockages, releasing self-doubt, and moving forward knowing that you can do it. Now, the Knight of Wands. Normally, if it was a love reading, I would say player energy, okay? But actually, I'm getting an energy here of a contract that is kind of like a shorter contract or some sort of opportunity that is smaller, that is transient. You either do it and then you move on. There's that energy. It's a free-spirited kind of energy. It allows you to explore your creativity. And individuality. They're giving me the word individuality. Very much important. You're marching to the beat of your own drum. You're not conforming. You're living life on your own terms. So there's an energy of learning. I love that. I love what they've just given me. It's almost like you're learning the rules. You're learning the rules to break the rules. You're learning the ropes to sort of break the ropes. It's kind of like, now they're showing me Pablo Picasso. I don't know why they're showing me that. Maybe you're a painter and your style of painting is in him. Or maybe you're Spanish. I'm not sure why they show me Pablo Picasso. So please take it as it resonates. But yeah, it's like learn the rules to break the rules. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? So learning so that then you can be your individual self within that rule set. And then you'll be a maverick. That's the energy I'm getting. Page of Wands. This is, even though the Knight of Wands is one step up, the Page of Wands is something a little bit more long-term. Okay, it's the start of something big. It's an active project that comes along that really suits your creative ideas, and it's a Sagittarian energy, which it gives you a lot of freedom. Okay, and it's a beautiful energy here that oh yeah, look, they're showing me this symbol. Now this symbol is like a gecko. Okay, they're indicating now pages of wands. Pages bring news. Okay, so a news about a new job or some sort of creative environment that you've been hoping to get into. And this symbol here, it's like a gecko. They want me to bring out they're indicating the King of Wands that came up earlier. This is there's new love at this place, or new job, new projects. There is love to be found there. They want me to find that King of Wands. Can you please guide me to where the King of Wands is? Oh, that's the Queen. Okay, I'm just going to go look for that. They're not actually, normally they indicate. But they're saying that the King of Wands actually has that symbol on him. I'm sure he does. Let's have a look. I use these cards all the time, but I've got so many cards that you're like, is that? Let's see. Anyway, moving on. They're just saying close, close, close. It's not very nice. So they're indicating that you will meet the new love, if you're looking for love, at this workspace. If you already have love, then I feel like you're rising up to some sort of position of, is it out already? No. You're moving to some sort of position of authority, a boss type position. You know what, for the life of me, I cannot find it. This is so unusual, I cannot find it. Normally they tell me as well, and they're not this time. There it is. So maybe it's about I have to go find it. You know, Scorpio, we have to go find the love. Okay, no. Here it is. Oh yeah, he has it on the t-shirt. Okay, so they're really, sorry it took some time out there to check that, but they're indicating this figure here. It's the start of something big, but it brings you into the vicinity of this. So either you're starting your own business, and rising up through the ranks to be an entrepreneur or be your own boss or be a boss, a position of authority within a company that you're working at. There's going to be a lot of success, but it also brings you into being with the King of Wands, which they're indicating to me is a love energy, someone who's got an Aries placement for you. Okay, we got 10 of Cups, emotional stability and contentment here, and there's a lot of love and support around you. This is the abundance that you seek coming on in, but it requires you detaching from some sort of rigid logic. It's almost like let go of the reins so that the horses can bring you to the destination, because you're on the right path, you're nearly there, but you don't always have to control it, as it were. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to, you're on the journey. That's the energy, okay? They've asked me to leave it there. That was quite a quick wrapping up there at the end, but they've said, and enough. So we'll leave it there. I'm just going to give you any advice to take with you during this full moon energy on the 28th, the wolf moon. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Anything else they need to know? Thank you so much. We have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. Okay, so it's about acknowledging where you are right now, and that sometimes you cannot progress forward, but there are things that you can do within that time frame that still allows you to progress. Okay, so wise, that owl energy, and so interesting. What are they giving me there? It's almost like spirit guide, because that it's like this crow there, spirit guide, you know, use the spirit guide, because you can see those little buttons, they're actually eyes. Okay, so use that spirit's intuition, the intuition that's coming from spirit there for you. Use it to see really clearly how you can grow within this situation. There is so much wisdom about you, so this is a time for learning. Anyway, before we move on, I'm just going to give you a final wow, 2. That's unusual. We have flexible, and it's in the reverse. So again, it's this rigid logic. Okay, perhaps you're not being flexible in a situation for a new start. But there's a maze there. It's number 19. It's the star card. Sorry, it's the sun card. Okay, so it's about remaining flexible to get your joy there. And the other card we have is clean it up. 21, the world card. Okay, this is your overall energy. Clean it up. What can you do in the meantime? Okay, just do your mundane tasks day to day, and you know, ride out that rocky time. And once the dust settles, the stars will align for your success and your growth. So let's read from the book, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. We have, I'll just pop that one under there. We have flexible, number 19. You get the protection message for that. It says, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose access to the growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up. Open your mind and your heart and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Okay, so definitely clarifies this energy about, you know, holding on too tightly to something and actually just allowing it to breathe and let it just unfold naturally. Now, clean it up. Getting to the core of the situation. Freedom from burden. Cleaning house. Sweeping away what is no longer needed. Your prosperity messages. Simple things like opening your mail, paying your bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. Make time for yourself too. This card is a sign that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper even more when you do so. Wow. Really clarifies this whole energy reading. Okay. Just going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Okay, so we have a key, and I always, whenever I feel this card, it's about the planets aligning. Okay, so there's an energy here of when the time is right, everything will just unlock naturally for you. Okay, so that is the key. During that time that everything seems to be in a planetary kind of like stagnation, then there is learning. I'm just seeing if they're giving me a date for things to unlock. So they're giving me February 17 for movement. February 17 for movement. Okay, where would you like this? Where they want it on the Hierophant. The key to unlocking it all is knowledge as well. And we have a heart. It's an ornate heart. It's very unique. It's very precise. It's a different heart than any of the hearts in there. Okay, they're indicating here, be true to your heart. You're still on the right path, Scorpio. It may not seem like it right now, but honor your inner calling. Honor your heart, and everything will flow from there. Okay, they want it on the call card. I'm just going to leave it there, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently, that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpio. Love and light.